issues.
This week I tested the new Kimber K6s with a variety of 357 Magnum ammo and experienced the very first malfunction with the K6 with the buffalo bore. This particular buffalo bore is the heavy 357 180 grain JHP. List velocity is 1500 feet per second, 899 foot-pounds of energy at the muzzle. We've tested these through the Rossi with the 20-inch barrel, but this week we tested them through the 2-inch barrel, and they proved to be a little bit much for this gun. Now, surprisingly, with the Hogue grip on there, I did not find them unmanageable to shoot at all, from my perspective. But when I tried to pull the trigger, or really cock the hammer, the cylinder wouldn't rotate. Oh, wow, yes. 1246, 180 grains. What did I do? Oh, there we are. I think I know what went wrong. I think the pressure on these buffalo bore is so high, the case got stuck in the gun, and specifically I would guess that it was the firing pin that got stuck in the primer. I've heard of that happening to people with 357s before. Hadn't experienced it myself, but I'm a little bit disappointed, but it doesn't really matter. The Kimber's still working. We just won't use full house magnums in it anymore. And heck, the gun only weighs 23 ounces. I don't really want to use full house magnums, but I do want to go a step up in power from these little Fiocchi Defense Dynamics. Defense Dynamics by Fiocchi. $1,028. Boy, that is way below list velocity. $1,057. These Underwood, the TAC XP variety, 125 grain, solid copper, monolithic, hollow points. Item number 126. These are just right. Those Fiocchis were nice and light, but it's time to try something a bit more interesting. Underwood, 357 Magnum, 125 grain TAC XP from the 2-inch barrel of the Kimber. 7 feet back again. Oh yeah, 1396. 1439. These are the Goldilocks load of those tested in the Kimber K6s so far. Now, that squares the Kimber testing for now. Let me talk about the G42. I have not introduced this to the channel yet. Yes, I traded the Ruger with its lovely 10 and 12 round magazines for this Glock G42 with 6-round magazines. Added the plus one Pierce grip base plate on there to both of them. Got a 2-pack off of eBay, and they just use the springs that the Glock comes with. So far, have not had any problem with these. I've run a bit over 50 rounds through this thing now. I did give it a thorough breakdown and cleaning after 30. But this is a fun little gun. Even with the 100 grain hard cast 380 plus P from Underwood, they're pretty. Little purple grape flavored coating on them. 4 feet away. 1,051. 1,069. 1,067 feet per second. This thing runs great, and just a pleasure to shoot. I mean, compared with the 357 revolver, these are sweet. Gun runs great. Sights are just about dead on if you watch that short video. Let's learn these Glock sights. We're at about 20 feet. Yeah, pretty nice. Right on. And yes, I do have a tendency to pull down a little bit into the right, but part of that is a torticollis. There's a reason I'm camera shy, and there's a reason I don't do a lot of accuracy testing on my videos. I like to test velocities, gel blocks, and I like to get in close. That might be a problem in a defensive encounter, in a defensive shooting. I don't anticipate that becoming an issue because I don't anticipate taking defensive shots at 50 feet. Maybe on a bear, maybe on a charging bear, I might. It's an interesting philosophy of use question, but when you have a tremor, like I do, you live with that handicap, you do what you can, and you either carry a gun or you don't. Other than that, the Glock sights are extremely accurate, and the Glock pistol itself is extremely nice to shoot. I did not show you the first shoot I did with this, the break-in shoot. I didn't have any problems. The first round, after the first round cycled, it hung up. That was the first round ever out of this pistol. And since then, it just runs smooth all the way through, beginning to end. No problems at all. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll do a torture test with the G42, but I mean, the gun's, as it's older than my channel, it's been tested. I'm sure the G42 will do fine. The main reason I got the G42 is just to test plus P ammunition out of it, because I kept getting requests for plus P ammunition. Way back in the day, shooting the Bull 410, borrowed a G42 from a friend to shoot plus P 380 out of. I thought, well, for my purposes, 380 standard pressure is a bit anemic. I wanted to be able to carry these and have that option. Now I do. The gun weighs as much as my Ruger LCR. Not excited about that, but on the other hand, that heavy spring along with that heavy slide make 380 plus P a breeze to shoot out of the little G42. I did put Hogue grips on this, just like I have Hogue grips on the Kimber. They do not come standard on this Kimber. These fit this model and the 38 Special. So I ordered them aftermarket, and they suck up recoil really nicely. With this, recoil absorption was not the question, not the issue. It was grip. And the little Glock stipling on the G42 is nice, but it could use a little work, honestly. And so I find that the rubberized grip just gives me that added security. The Glock doesn't go anywhere while I'm shooting 380 plus P, and I can shoot those all day long. Just fun. So there you have it. There's a recap of this week's shoot. The first issue discovered with the Kimber, and the ammunition we tested. You can watch those short videos to see how the ammo did. Got the chronograph results up there. Other than that, gonna do some gel tests with the short barrel Kimber. We're definitely have more 38 Special testing coming up. Definitely gonna work up some gel tests for the plus P 380. We should be able to get some gel blocks out here again as soon as the heat wave is over. And so look for those coming up later this summer or early in the fall. Thanks, folks. This is Dave for DDR. Have another great week, and enjoy those short videos. All 12, no issues.